welcome to a Love Island recap, episode 53. So the talent show finishes, Helena is picked as the winner, and her prize is to take a flight back to the UK, and she gets to bring blue, so she gets down fewest votes from the past vote. The next day we have the baby challenge. Yasmin right off the bat is not feeling it, and she was cracking me up. She was like, I didn't want this life, I didn't choose this life. She's telling Jamie, look good as a single dad. They have a conversation later, and she's like, I don't want kids. Like, she's firm with that, which I think is great that she knows that. Jamie's like, I do want a kid, but he's like, it's not a deal breaker or whatever. We'll see what happens there. Obviously, that's something that down the line they're going to have to speak about. Ty and Angel become exclusive. We have the Knowing Me, Knowing You challenge, like how well does the couples know each other. The boys answer questions first, and the first question was, what's your partner's favorite TV program? Meg and Angel's favorite TV program is both Love Island. Interesting. Next is what's your partner's favorite what's your partner's love language? Dee got the question wrong for Meg, and he just like kept later questions kept saying, I can't believe I got that wrong. Like, you've never said that, yada yada, and it's giving like, why are you so upset for getting one question wrong on this stupid little challenge that means nothing? Okay, interesting. How many children does your partner want? Tony, Megan, Megan and Yasmin all said 0. The girls answer question next, and the final question is, who would your partner couple up with if not you? Before I even go with the rest of that, the winners of this challenge ended up being Dijon and Megan, and also Tony and Shakira, but this last question stirred some stuff up. So Yasmin misinterpreted the question, though. She put at first who she would couple up with if not for Jamie, so she had to change, and Jamie's like, wait, what? So later he's talking to her and saying, who did you put down just out of curiosity? She says, I put down Dijon, and he's like, oh, interesting, like essentially that you put him down, you always speak negatively about him and yada yada, so like that's interesting. She's talking to Yasmin, talking to Tony and Shakira about it later. She's like, I feel like he's not very happy because I don't think he really knows, obviously he wasn't here, like I was getting to know John before he came in and yada yada, all these things, and that's a little interesting, something happening there. And also what adds to it is because when it was Dee and Meg's time to answer the question, Meg put Angel and Dijon put Yasmin, and what she asked me that he expected Dijon to put Angel. But when Dijon had Yasmin down on the challenge, he was like, Meg, I thought you would have known this. I told you, like, Yasmin would be my number one if not for you. And she told the same to me when Jamie wasn't here, yada, yada. And Tony's like, oh, I thought she wasn't special, though. And later, Meg and Dijon argue because she's like, why would you pick Yasmin when those are one of the 3 girls who was always going at us in challenges and stuff? He's like, well, I'm not trying to make me look bad because we're in front of the cameras or anything like that, but, like, you act like I don't tell you things, like you remember that conversation, I know you remember that conversation. They like go back and forth about it a little bit. They don't really get anywhere, they don't really resolve anything. They just said like, okay, the conversation's done, she gets up and walks away. And it's like, it's giving Liberty and Jake from series 7, like they are not happy, they don't like each other. Like honestly, he's like, I'm seeing people, I'm hearing these people are telling me things, it's bad. We have a vote for most compatible couple. I feel like the producers definitely put some of these challenges in play today so that we can think about their compatibility. I'm still going to be voting for Yasmin and Jamie because they're my winners overall for the show. But yeah, either Yasmin, Shakira, or Tony, vote for those people.